Hello lovely people and welcome to the channel. So today's speaker card is going to be about what are your spiritual abilities. It could be something that you're aware of, but it could be something that is hidden. And also what is the next path when it comes to your spiritual abilities or psychic abilities. So I appreciate that you've been here today, and let's go through the piles. So for pile number 1, this is number 23, William Honeysuckle. For pile number 2, we have number 34, and it is Beauty, Ocean. Then we have for pile number 3, we have Ayna. So let's get started. So hello and welcome pile number 1. If you selected number 23, William Honeysuckle, this is your pile about your, the conscious or subconscious spiritual psychic abilities and what is the next path. First of all, with number 23, this is a change. I'm getting that maybe your life has been, you felt that it's been changing all the time, or maybe you felt that you quite didn't belong, like maybe you needed to move a lot, or you needed to relocate a lot, you needed to change working places, or the people that you know, like the connections, because there's something about, I'm getting like a soul contract, something that is about change, like you're evolving. It's kind of, you're also showing people how to evolve, how to rise up after a difficult times, after obstacles. I'm getting a lot of this fairy energy, like Leo, Sagittarius, Aries also, but that you're someone that just continues to go on, even though there's been times there's been, difficulties and so on. I'm getting a lot that you maybe were a shaman in a past life, or you were a medicine man or medicine woman. And I'm also getting that you're working very close to your deities or guides, or you're about to do that. It's kind of, I'm getting like this threshold energy. So this is about finding your hidden abilities. Kind of, it could be like where, subconscious or conscious, that you maybe put them away for a while. I'm getting that's something that was very normal for you when you were a kid, or maybe with some ancestors or grandparents and so on. One of the soul missions that I'm getting for you with the spiritual abilities is actually being kind of the lantern, like the light of others. I'm getting energy of like the hermit, Virgo energy. It's kind of, you're showing the people the light, you're showing the people how to discover things. And also you're a person who brings light into darkness, not only with your aura, but also with the way that you act, the way that you are, present, your presentness. So it's a lot about things coming to light. And as we know, honey is very healthy, it's very good in many countries, and it's also about the bees. You could also be a person that's working very hard. It could be that you also have different jobs, like an office job and also spiritual job in addition. So you're also showing people how to find a way out of a labyrinth or a tunnel, is what I'm getting, if things have been complicated, or if they lost the way, because this is something that you always know how to find back your own way if something happened in your life. I'm getting also that you're meant to travel a lot, to connect with people around the world. There's a lot of this also in your spiritual journey, that you had, or you're about to have a big spiritual journey, because it could be that you have, different ones, that you're connecting more with your soul mission, your path. And also you're also encouraging other people. This could be, the way that you are, not only when it comes to spiritual abilities, but that you are as a person. And this is, I'm getting again, honey, so something healthy. It's about also, you're learning also others, because this is something that you know yourself, having healthy boundaries, thoughts, feelings, So I'm getting that you have a lot of gifts and talents, like multi-talented. Also when it comes to spirituality, it could be you have a lot, because we can see we have all the colors of the chakras, both the purple with all this spirituality, and then we have like the red with the root chakra and the earth. Everything is kind of connected, and I see a lot of growth that is coming in also for you. So I'm gonna take some tarot cards and oracle cards, and let's see for pile 1. Wow, there's a lot of this fiery energy coming here. First of all, wow, amazing. So these two cards came together. So first we have the Tower, Poseidon. This is a lot about this, again, this Mars energy, such as Aries, like we mentioned, and Scorpio. Again, you're a person that transforms a lot. So there's a lot of this scorpionic energy. It could be that you have it strong in your birth chart. Otherwise, you have these energies. You know, a lot about this mysticism. You know how to see the light when it's dark, and so on. But again, with this Tower moment, I'm getting that. Or you're about to have a Tower moment, or you had a Tower moment, because you're meant to be in this soul mission, to be more in contact with your spiritualities. And I mentioned that I also feeling that you're going to work a lot, if you already haven't, with deities and spirit guides. This is part of your soul mission for yourself and also for others. So the transformation again I'm seeing quite strongly. And we have the Ace of Swords. This is, you're starting something new here. If you've already been working with spiritual abilities, you know, for yourself, this could be that you are opening even more for them, because this is a new beginning. Again, I mentioned a lot about you're showing people clarity. The Ace of Swords is also about clarity. It's also about showing the light, you know, this epiphany, how to see things clear, like clarity. Really nice. But it's just confirming what we were into. Wow, a lot of energy. Like again, this could be a time that you're entering. Maybe you're also Leo energy is what I'm getting. So first we have 8 of Pentacles. I'm being shown the month of August, maybe quite significant for you. So the 8 of Pentacles, we see butterflies, so transformation again, together with the energy we spoke about, the card that you've chosen, but also about the Tower. This is Chiron, and Chiron is changing signs actually quite soon. But I'm getting that this energy, as we can see, there's flowers here, so there's things that are growing, like the honeysuckle that you've chosen. So this is something that, when it comes to the 8 of Pentacles, this is also, I mentioned that this number 5 is very significant for you. You're supposed to change, transform a lot in your life, but also to transform other people's lives. It's kind of, you're going to see that this that you've been working for is kind of giving you something back. Maybe you felt that you didn't want to continue with the spiritual path, or maybe something happened, or maybe people didn't believe in. But this is something that now is changing. There's a lot, like moths, we have butterflies. This is transforming, transforming, transforming again. This is also kind of seeing more than just, you're seeing kind of the bigger picture. And I'm getting that this is something that you're also showing people when they're lost in some way. With this Chiron energy, with the card of the 8 of Pentacles, this is something that is quite significant, because Chirons, and even though there's not many people that speaks about it, it could be that you have maybe your Chiron in Aries also, a lot with this, you know, Mars energy that we have both in the Tower. And just calculating, so Chiron is changing signs from the 3rd of August. It's actually going retro in Taurus, yes, and then in September it's changing sign into Aries to January. So between the 3rd of August and and 6th of January, I think it is. It may be a very significant time for you when you're expanding with all these gifts. We have the 9 of Wands, and this is VI. So this could also be that you are also, you have been, I mentioned at the beginning, maybe you felt that you didn't belong, like you did to stand up for yourself, like this warrior energy. And this is something that is coming very strong. You are a very strong person in many ways, not only it could be that you exercise a lot, but I mean also like mental, and when it comes to spiritual, you're very strong also in your beliefs. And I just want one more card. Let's see. Actually, you have 2 cards. I'm going to take them both. This is very interesting because you have both the 6 of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles. I mentioned that when you are going to give this energy, when you're supposed to teach people, coach people, this is the energy you're getting back. And the 6 of Pentacles with the Taya, this is an energy of give and take. So you're giving this, but you're kind of getting more in return. And you're going from the 6 to the 10 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy, meaning that you can also live for all these gifts. You can make it from a living. You can go from the 6 to the 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you. I don't feel that you're actually doing it for the money. I'm seeing like the Ace of Pentacles. It reminds me about gold also, but it's kind of when you start with this and you're going to give all this energy and all these beautiful things to people, the clarity, it's kind of you're getting like double in return. So going from the 6 to the 10 of Pentacles, this is quite measured because the 10 of Pentacles is, you can have like your own Empyrean, just was a bird just flying, and it was illuminating this tarot spread right now. So this is a confirmation. It could also be that you have contact with birds, or you're a bird whisperer. So this is going, again, a lot of abundance and wealth for you. Because you can make, again, this for living. And it could maybe be that you're taking a lot of time for you to get there. But this is kind of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to applaud your abilities, because you're multi-talented in many ways. I can see that also with the 9 of Wands. You can do a lot of things, a lot of tasks. You can also help people, but I'm getting that with the balance also, that you have the ability to return yourself, charge in the energy, and then work again, which is a very nice ability to have. And the back of the deck, this is the Queen of Wands energy, psych, of course, meaning that you are quite, could be psychic also, or maybe you're acknowledging that you are coming like clairvoyant, clairaudience is what I'm getting. Again, with the flowers, there's a lot of growth coming in for you. You're going to be very happy, feel a lot of self-esteem when you're helping other people. And we can see here the clear quartz, which meaning that you have the ability to help others, because this is a crystal that actually kind of doesn't need other crystals to heal, to cleanse itself. And this again, I'll mention a lot of fiery, maybe you are Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. So you are kind of going for this beautiful, this energy. And let's see, we're going to take some other cards before we go to the oracle cards. So for pile 1, what more the spirit wants to tell us? We have the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands, look at this. This could also be that you are starting quite soon a new company, because I'm seeing with the buttons, you know, and kind of the ribbons and everything, and again flowers. And here's this kind of announcement. Maybe you are going to open a new place where you're going to coach people or teach people something, because we're gonna see this illumination, 4 big illumination. And again, we have the fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It's just, we have the 6 of Wands. This is victory. So this is something that you're meant to succeed in. It could be that you just started, or you're going to start this with the Tower moment. And again, with the Tower moment, I'm getting the energy that you're showing other people have to raise up or how to believe that you can get through the storms and be okay, or leave things in the past, like heal things in the past. So this is victory. And of course, here we can see like the cat, then it's happiness. A lot, still flowers, there's growth, there's a lot of growth coming in also for you. But this is success, this is public recognition, like we mentioned with the Ten of Pentacles. This kind of your empire, your thing that you're creating. Beautiful. And we have the Five of Wands. Wow, all this fiery energy, this is incredible. Here is actually, there are 5, but as we can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are kind of, again, give kind of courage to people believe in themselves. There's a lot of self-confidence and self-esteem that you are kind of going, when you're going with the energy with the Queen of Wands, you know, or King of Wands. You're leading this, you know what you want, you know what is best. You also can see like the bigger picture, can help other people. Also you have the ability to help people, maybe feeling how not to feel alone, or how to be in a community. I'm also getting, when you start this new, let's say that you're working with your abilities and you're starting a new endeavor, you're going to attract a lot of people again, is what I'm seeing. So let's see what more can we have here. The Temperance again, Sagittarius energy. This is balance, like we have with the Six of Pentacles, but this is also, you are showing people there's a possibility to heal when they're patient. There's light coming in. This is beautiful energy. This is again this fire energy, kind of waking up for a new morning after difficult times. Things is shining. One more card, Spirit. Yes, so we're still having the Wands energy. This is quite interesting. So as we can see again, this is the rainbow. You're giving hope again, like we mentioned. We have transformation again with these insects, and the sun is shining. For some of you, maybe you are relocating to, let's say, to continue your spirit abilities. This could also be that you're changing some type of office or something, which is quite interesting, because there you can maybe reach people in another level. But this is strong, this very passionate energy. You're going to love what you're doing. You're going to love how people react. I'm getting, you know, you're stronger than you think, and also you're kind of more talented than you think. You have to believe in your powers. And what is interesting actually is that we had the back of the deck, you know, it was the Queen of Wands. What do we have here? The Queen of Wands. And this is the gender, this is just the energy. So again, this is a confirmation. You have it twice. This is what you're supposed to be, to follow your intuition. You're supposed to be, you know, this is probably recognition again, you know, to be in this throne. You are also kind of showing people again the light, the rainbow. Super positive. So let's have 2 oracle cards to end your reading. So pile 1, very interesting so far. So let's see what is the first card. Stone of Destiny, life, path, ambition, passion. Yes, I mentioned again with all this Wands energy that you are going to go for your passion, you're going to go life. Again, we see the Ace of Swords, you have it here again. So there's multiple cards coming in twice. This is your life path. So this is correct to follow this ambition. So this is you. And also again, we have this clarity that you're showing also to people, the way, the path, and so on. And then we had one more oracle card. Let's see. The last oracle card for pile 1 for today. Interesting. So this number is 68. One but spirit, be at home. 68 together, 4. So at home again, and this is also energy of home. So you're going to also make people feel at home with themselves. like you learned, you are your home. You know, your home is where your heart is. This is what you only show people. And I was also told to show you the back of the deck. And this we have Buffalo Spirit. This is number 10. The abundant universe will provide. Of course, this is all this abundance with the Ten of Pentacles. All this once you're following your passion. And 10 is also 1 again. And this is this March Aries energy. And this is also a new beginning for you. So this is what I had for you. Please let me know if you resonated. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Peace and love. Hello, I'm beautiful pile 2. If you selected this card, this is your reading. So today's topic is about what are your spiritual abilities or psychic abilities, hidden, conscious, subconscious, and what is the next path. So we have number 34, the Ocean Beauty. So I'm getting, the first thing I'm getting, there's something about the divine. And the gender doesn't matter, even it is beauty and we see a woman. This could be, feminine, masculine energy, because we all have both energies. And I can see number 3 here and 4, and reminds me actually of the energy of the Emperor and the Empress. As we can see, this is this person is in its beauty and is dressed up, with high heels, holding a mirror, with all these beautiful, flowers and accessories on hair, and different, jewelries, makeup, and so on. So for some of you, the first message that I'm getting is something about kind of being your authentic self. Because I'm getting that for some of you, even though you maybe are more mature when it comes to age, you're looking kind of younger and younger and younger. This has to do, no matter what, hardships or obstacles or difficult things that happened in the past or you experience with other people, it's kind of, you remain yourself. You remain yourself when it comes to have good thoughts about people, being in your pure self also. So this is, I'm getting that it's kind of dress up even though times are difficult. So one of the things you're showing up, even though maybe this is not exactly something that is spiritual, is kind of you showing others up how they can dress themselves, take care of themselves. I'm getting a lot of this, both self-love and self-care. That is kind of one of the abilities you're supposed to show other people, or maybe you've been doing that before. And again, there's something about showing the mirror to other people. This is quite, powerful, and this is having a big impact on other people. Because when you show the mirror to other people, this could be maybe everything from that they have bad behaviors, and you kind of show them symbolically that they cannot behave that way when it comes to you or when it comes to other. So there's some type of also kind of advocate for other people. This could also be that maybe people are frightened about being themselves, and you're showing them that it's okay, to maybe have spiritual abilities, to be in their beauty. Beauty comes in many ways, and there's a lot of things, beautiful things also in the world. I'm also getting that you're also showing people to be thankful for little things in life while on their path. We can see here that there is a lot of this, of the yellow energy, both when it comes to the dress and also the flowers. And this yellow energy, which is quite interesting, because this has also to do with the solar plexus chakra. And solar plexus chakra has, this is the upper abdomen, and has also to do with your power, like I mentioned. So I'm getting that you're coming in a time that you're becoming more kind of powerful, also when it comes to your psychic abilities or spiritual abilities. Kind of, this is your purpose. You know what your purpose is, and you're going for it right now, because this is also about what is the next path. So maybe you've been kind of doing that, you know, but when it comes to in different ways in life. And this is also about accomplishing. You're accomplishing your wish now. It could also be that for some of you, you've been trying to not follow this path, and maybe the universe has tried to show you different ways or paths, or that this is your way, this is your mission, this is your soul mission, and you're going to become more happy because you're kind of in alignment of this soul contract that you have. And also feeling that you are beautiful, and of course we all are beautiful, but just meaning, I mean, look at the person, you know, shining, beautiful high heels. So there's a lot of courage when it comes to this card, that you're also showing other people how to have courage, how to be bold. And this the solar plexus chakra, about, you know, the power and also your purpose. This is about acting. So you're also teaching people, like we mentioned with the mirror, how to act, how to respect others, you know, because sometimes it's maybe because of things they have experienced in life that they behave that way. Maybe they don't know better, maybe they haven't teach, you know, different things in life. And it's also about you are accomplishing things. So I'm getting that from now on there's a lot of this accomplishing energy, and you are in the divine energy again, with the Emperor and the Empress energy, both with 3 or 4. Let's see if we're getting any more messages before I'm shuffling the cards. I'm also getting that it's something about what you are reflecting to the world, because I'm getting that you're very conscious in the way you act and the way you always have behaved. And this is actually Ajna, as it says here. It is a goddess that has to do about love, and love comes in many ways. Has also to do, you know, with love, beauty, the divine. This is both the divine feminine and masculine energy, and it's also about creation. This is also about loving yourself. I mentioned that also one of these spiritual abilities, psychic abilities, is about teaching other people about self-love and self-care, which is extremely important nowadays. And I'm getting also that you're very strong. You're just like a warrior energy. Maybe you had to conquer, accomplish a lot of things by yourself, and this is kind of all the things summing together, and you're continuing this beautiful path that lies ahead of you. And this is also, as we can see, there is some type of movement. Maybe you love to dance. Maybe there's also, I'm feeling something and getting the messages that there is some type of spiritual abilities, that there is some type of spiritual dance that maybe you have been practicing and you're teaching others, or affirmation dance. And there's a lot, you know, we see the charm, you know, we see the charisma, sensuality. There's a lot of being yourself and not be afraid of it. That is, so many people also hide back, you know, mirrors or other things, you know, because they're afraid to be themselves. They're afraid to be out there or follow their path. This is also something that you are. I'm getting a lot about this divinity and, you know, this powerful energy, like you're accomplishing this potency energy. And this is, you're going off for your divine purpose, which is super interesting. So I'm getting you're going to be more in your creativity, more you're following your intuition, and also together with intelligence, and kind of sprinkle happiness and sprinkle, you know, beautiful things to the world, actually. I'm also getting that maybe it's been like a long while or a long journey, but it's also about you are accepting who you are, like this beautiful person, and you're also showing that to others. So then I'm going to start shuffling the tarot cards, and let's see if what other messages are coming up. For some reason, maybe you're born in the 70s, or the 70s was an important time for you, or something, or the music you're listening, there's something about the 70s I'm getting, also because of the way of like the dress and the hair and so on. But I'm getting the song The Hustle in my mind. I think the song was from 1975 or something like that. So that may be significant. So let's see, like the disco culture, you know, Saturday Night Fever and so on. So for pile 2, what are the psychic or spiritual abilities that are conscious or hidden? And what is the next path? So thank you for being here. Let's see, what are the messages coming here? Okay, this is great. So first of all, we have the 2 cards in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yes, this is beautiful because this is your entering the new, again, like a new life. Because as we can see, the 10 of Swords is a card of hardships, a card of that difficult times to be been through. You're kind of, no matter what, you're just standing still all the way and not changing who you are. You're beautiful, ethics, moral, the respectful person that you are, beautiful person that you are. So here, as we can see, the pain is ending, and also there's things from the past that you are letting go of because you're following now your soul mission. There's a new beginning. And we had also the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is quite good because here is like the Ace of Cups. You're following your passion again with this the solar plexus energy. You're following like your divinity, what's supposed to be. So this is going to give you a lot of happiness. Let's see, what more for pile 2? What more are the messages when it comes to spiritual abilities? Okay. There's a lot of reverse cards, but the cards that are coming in reverse are, it's good that they're coming in the reverse. So first of all, let's start. The 3 of Swords. Again, there is some pastimes that maybe has also to do with heartbreaks, people betraying, people not behaving good, to put it that way, and you have showed them the mirror. And this is a side message, and we just finished Mercury retrograde in the Cancer zodiac sign, but we still have other planets that are retrograde. And I'm getting that because you're elevating even more and getting more powerful and helping other people and going for your soul mission and just being beautiful in every way, and don't be afraid. Not that anything of the harshness has put you down. There's going to be some people that will try to come back. This, of course, you follow intuition and, you know, your discernment, but and get again with these cards in reverse, this is the things that you're letting go in the past, because they're not a part of your life anymore, most of them, you know. And then we have the energy here of the Page of Pentacles in reverse also. And the Page of Pentacles normally is a card. It could be like somebody that is young, or somebody that such earth signs, also money, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. But this card is very, very red. So I'm getting that there maybe there's been people that has been jealous. Maybe you experience a lot of jealousy, or people were envious when it comes to you because of who you are, your authentic self, your aura shining so powerful. You always have been. And now when you're even more growing, developing, helping people, you know, living your purpose, and those people are going to try to come back, but you're not playing small anymore, and you're just, you know what's your worth, is what I'm getting also. And one more card is what I'm getting from Spirit before we take another tarot deck. So one more card for pile 2. The 9 of Swords. So again, this is a time when actually you're not going to feel to be in this energy anymore, is what I'm getting, even though it's in the upright, kind of maybe feeling tired, exhausted, don't being able to sleep. This is in the past. Again, maybe you're also going to teach people how to overthink less and how to let the things go, but still feel like you're victorious and triumphant, is what I'm getting. And back of the energy is the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And as we can see here, we have the sword and the moon. You are your authentic self and you know what is the truth. And this is the energy, you know, of a god, goddess. Again, we mention also the emperor and empress. So you're being in this energy like a warrior, you know, you're strong. You know what is the truth. And again, look at this beautiful aura. So this is super fantastic. So let's take the other tarot deck to see some more messages before we go to the oracle decks. So, okay, Spirit, what more do you want us to know about part number 2? Okay, you know, this is so nice. I'm shuffling in front. The Ten of Swords upon the Ten of Swords. This is a double confirmation that you are living a lot of negative things in the past. Not only things that you experienced, like this could be anything from mental things, you know, everything from mental abuse, other people, toxic behavior from other people, people that were disrespectful, but also you are ending a lot of things, circumstances, people. You have been healing a lot. And that's why you are so powerful. And that's why you have a special mission. You have divine mission when it comes to this lifetime, is what I'm getting. Ten of Swords twice. There's been a lot of repeated cards in the pile, so I love it. So let's see, what more can we know? Pile number 2. This is the Four of Swords, yes. So the Four of Swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes. There is something that one of the spirit abilities is also, like I mentioned, you're showing people the mirror. But you're also, like I mentioned, you're showing people how to stand up after turbulent times, because you've been there before. You've been there. I can feel it, I can sense it energetically also. Like kind of this shadow, dark times are in the past. And here we can see here there is kind of one of fairies lying down, but the other kind of standing and kind of trying to come. So this is also, you could be some type of psychotherapist gonna getting, but also maybe you're coaching when it comes to mental health, because you know how it is, you know how to. So again, from not knowing what to do or feeling helpless to standing up, to believe in themselves. Super powerful. See? Yes, I'm just shuffling in front of camera again. We have the Three of Swords here. You have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups twice again. The cards are just repeating themselves. It's kind of, the message is extra strong. You are following the divine, you're following the downloads, you're not afraid to do that. This is also, again, it's kind of the Ace of Cups twice when you have the Four of Cups in reverse. Kind of, you're also been healing kind of heartbreak or past things. And like I mentioned, there is some people that might try to come back, but I'm getting that you are rejecting them also with two Four of Cups in reverse. But this is kind of for your personal growth. Okay, what is the next card that we have here? I love this, the Ten of Pentacles. This is ultimate happiness. We can see the flower is growing here with all the pentacles. There is a legacy that you are building. I'm getting that you have so many spiritual abilities that they are kind of countless. kind of limitless. You have so much, you know, you can work with and help people and also yourself. But this is happiness. This is kind of one of the happiest card in the deck, meaning that this is a Ten of Pentacles. This is what you're creating for yourself, and you're like a role model also for others. And no matter what, because in the original tarot deck there is different generations or families, no matter what, you have conquered everything. You're winning. You're victorious, triumphant, like I mentioned. And this is your time. I'm getting also with Virgo and Libra season may be very significant for you. Virgo is from August to September, and Libra from September to October. And this is also you're able to not only make a legacy, but you build or buy a house that you wanted, you know, to have the type of family that you wanted, or kids or pets. Or for others of you that have kids, I'm getting that you're stepping into this new life for you, that maybe you couldn't do it because you had kids, so because of some family issues. This is you're opening more and more for this spiritual ability that you always had inside you, kind of turning hopes into gold also for other people, giving them hope. This is so nice. Let's see, what is the next card? Yes, so this is the companion of the sunbeams, and I'll show you the back of the deck here so that you believe what I'm telling you. So, companion of sunbeams, look at, you're giving people the sun, also with kind of the sunflower, even though a sunflower is more a typical fire sign. You're giving people hope in many ways when it comes to life, when it comes to happiness. And this is, you're following kind of, we mentioned your passion, but this is something that you think is going to be small when you are going to fully doing it like 100%. This is your path, and maybe you think that, well, you're going to take it, you know, little by little, and let's see what happens. No, this is going to really be a really, really important thing for you. And you know, this is the page. So this is why maybe you're thinking that, well, it's going to be little by little, but not. This is going to be something that actually is very important for you. This is again this fairy energy, you know, you're so enthusiastic, you're going to see happiness in people's life, like the transformation, like we mentioned. All these fiery energies such as Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. So, and this is a good page is what I'm getting. So I'm going to show you the back of the deck so that you believe me. Yeah, this is the Empress. I mentioned that this is the energy of both the Emperor and the Empress. Here you go with it again. This is Taurus Libra energy, and again Virgo Libra is maybe significant. So here is, you know, look how beautiful actually is the almost the same dress, you know. We're dressed for success, like the song of Roxette, you know, but success also for your success to come, your abundance, your Ten of Pentacles, but also the way that you have been showing yourself to the world is kind of, you're going to get so many blessings, and also the way you're helping people, because you have the sun here and you have the sun here, and you're also the sun with the sun rays that actually showing people that there is hope, there is happiness. And this is really, really nice. I really like this for you. And we're going to take 2 oracle cards. So let's see, what is the first oracle card? Pile 2. Yes. You can't make it up. This is your soul mission, your soul plan. This is your life purpose, soul agreement. And again, I mentioned that maybe there's something about, you know, generations, family, because here we can see there is different generations, like the Ten of Pentacles. But this is something that you're creating for yourself. You have been kind of standing through the storms, is what I'm getting. And there's also, for those of you that actually are not having a loving partner and you're looking for that, I can see with this rose orbits that is something that is entering soon in your life. So the soul agreement you're having, there's also some type of divine karma is what I'm getting coming for you. Maybe also that's something about karmic patterns that you cut through. This is your soul mission, your soul plan, this is your life purpose. And actually I was speaking about at the beginning at this card house about following your purpose, so this is another confirmation. We had, you know, both the Emperor Empress here and also the back of the deck. And this is also kind of the same energy here. So for some of you, this is just kind of an extra side message, but there's something about a kid that you're giving birth to, or your partner, that's going to have also some very special psychic abilities that is very important for the world. It could also be that you already have the kids that have the special spiritual abilities. I'm getting that there's a lot of these things you know, see with all this yellow energy. And the last oracle card for you, pile 2. So what is the last message we need to know today? Yes, first of all we have 5. This is change, this is the bad spirit. A rebirth is assured. So again, I mentioned you're learning people how to stand tall, how to have a new beginning, how to have a rebirth, because you experienced that yourself many times. So this is what you're also showing the world. And I was shown to ask to show you the back of the deck. For 3, the same as 34. This is both the Emperor and Empress energy again. You know, Aries and both Libra and Taurus energy. All spirit you see clear now. Yes, you are getting your crown. You're super wise. You're super spiritual, because they are also very spiritual. You know, they are night birds. There's communication. You are also connecting more with the divine. This is also a god goddess, you know. So this is also, you're seeing clearly, but you're showing other people how to see clearly. Like I mentioned, for some of you, you're showing people the mirror. And also how to be themselves, how to see clearly. So this is what I had for you. I hope it resonated. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace and love. Hello, pile 3. If you selected this card, Ayna, welcome to your reading. That today's topic is about spiritual or psychic abilities that are being hidden, or, you know, conscious, subconscious. So this is quite interesting because, as we can see, there's a lotus position, and we can see one of the chakras, and we can see 3 eyes. So maybe number 3 is significant for you, and this is pile number 3. So when it comes to this card, this is, we can see the 3rd eye chakra. So this is literally, for some of you, you are developing, increasing your eye chakra. So more with this, all this purple energy. Maybe you also like purple, and it's also this lavender energy. So this has to do about, you know, your 6th sense, about the 3rd eye chakra. This is a really powerhouse, and this is about guidance. So I'm getting one of your spiritual abilities, psychic abilities, is to give other people guidance. So guidance comes in many ways, but it's about guidance. I'm getting also that this is the time for you that you have found your way now. Because this is a lot about intuition, as we can see, is so kind of, maybe you're also being more, maybe you're seeing visions. Of course, it could be that you are clairvoyant also, but you're kind of seeing things before it happens. Maybe, you know, premonitions or lucid dreams or prophetic dreams. There's kind of, maybe you're also meditating in a new way. For some of you, you are opening up a practice that has to do with meditation, yoga, mindfulness. But I'm getting, there's a lot with visions and feelings. And this is something you're becoming more and more aware of now. This is, you know, why this reading came up now, and this pile. So this is your journey. this is for you, but this is also like you're showing the people the path, you're showing the people the way, their journey. There's something about, you know, the three L's. So we see also three I's, like live, love, and learn. So I'm getting also that you have so many possibilities. So this is also about trusting your intuition and just illuminate your path. This is very, very beautiful. I'm going to start shuffling the cards. Let's see if I'm getting other messages, but I think that this was that for now. And yeah, you know, the third eye chakra is in the brown line forehead, and this is also you're being more aware of your psychic abilities and what they mean to you and to the world. So this is also about your seeing, but also maybe things that you thought was an imagination or delulu is actually true. And it's also about being calm also. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling your cards and let's see what are the messages. Let's see. 2.3. What the spirit wants us to know. Psychic spirit abilities or next path. So thank you for being here, Pile 3, and hope you're doing great. Let's see. The Ten of Wands with Iris. So Iris is also kind of almost like the same color. The Magician, yeah, no wonder. With all this purple, you are the Magician. You're magical is what I'm hearing. And I also want to say Ajna is a female name in some countries, so that may be significant for you. Oops, what do we have here? Oh, the Hermit, another Male Arcana. This is something very big for you and the world. The energy of the Queen of Swords, and one more card. Shuffle a little bit more, what I'm getting. Have the Strength, another Male Arcana. 3 Male Arcana out of 5. So we have the back of the deck, the Moon, Selene, and as we can see, this is also this purple gray energy. So this is again about following your intuition. Could be maybe that you're a Cancer zodiac sign, could also be Pisces, but this is again, like I mentioned, about this 3D, 5D, you know, you're getting a lot of downloads. This is also about clarity again, like we had with the first card. You're following more your path, and I'm also getting that you're showing also people to help others, kind of to not be greedy. This could be a side message for some, kind of how to be generous, how to help people when they need help. There's something about that. So let's start with the messages now. And again, because we have Iris here, that is almost like the same color, you know. Iris has also to do, is this a Greek goddess, you know, the energy of a Greek goddess of the rainbow. But this has also to do, you know, with the color part of the eye, which is also called. And this is the third eye. So this is so much confirmation about the eye, the third eye, you know, seeing things in a new way, but also seeing clarity, seeing things. And you know, Aries is also a flower. That has also to do with wisdom and valor. So first of all, with the Ten of Wands, this is again, this is a new cycle. But I'm getting is something that with you developing your third eye chakra and iris again. This is something, and this, as we can see in the background, it seems like an eye. I'm getting that you've seen things, you experience a lot of things in your life, and this is the knowledge, your experience, and now opening up with your third eye chakra. This is also about not giving up. First, and you are starting a new cycle when you're going to be fully committed to your abilities. Because as we can see here, you are the magician. This is number 1, 10, 10, so this 1, 1. You're ending a cycle. Maybe also it could be that you had to deal with people, you work with people that didn't believe in your vision. But now you're trusting yourself. You're following your third eye chakra. And the magician has got them. You are so powerful. You have, like I mentioned, you can transform things from the 5D to the 3D. So you're manifesting a lot of things. You're manifesting a lot of changes. For some of you, it could be also that you are creating a new manifesting technique that you are going to teach other people or coach other people. This could be also podcast or book is what I'm getting. We have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. The Herms. So this, as we can see, there is big transformation. August, September may be significant. So this is also, you are illuminating. When you've been, maybe it could be that you have been in a Virgo energy, in a Hermit energy, meaning that you have kind of maybe withdraw a little bit, detach from the world itself or from people to be more in your abilities. Kind of you're not going for your spirituality. And this is also about kind of, because we see the person with the lantern, like a master. You could have also master energy, or you're connecting with masters. Ascendance also could be possible. I'm also getting that you have the possibility, or will have soon, to connect with other deities, angels, kind of other timelines, because you're becoming super spiritual, both with the iris and the third eye, Ajna here, and the magician. So you have the energy of the Queen of Swords, Cirque, and again there's so many circles, kind of things coming in full circle. You have like the Aya circle, like the red circle, like the aura circle, like the here circle, and then we have also the Atlas circle. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So I'm getting more that you're going for something new. This is, you're innovating something, kind of maybe that hasn't been told or mentioned before. Maybe there's ancestors that giving you some type of information that you can use in your spiritual abilities, and maybe you want to learn something to, or pay it forward to other people. So the third major arcana here we have is the Strength Atlas. This is Leo energy. Could be that you have that, but we know we're also entering a Leo season. So we have both Leo, and afterwards we have Virgo, and then we have Libra. So from July to October, there is a very significant time for you when you're stepping into this season. Could be also be that you have a lot of Scorpio energy. So you are now being strong, you're being bold to being your full committed spirituality for yourself, but also to help others. Let's see if I'm getting any messages before I'm taking another tarot card. And this card also I mentioned about, the 3 L's that to love, live, learn. Ayna is also Japanese, and I think it has to do with love and affection, and it has also to do with both the earth, the earth, the land, and also kind of, like I mentioned, 5D to the 3D. So both the earth and this spiritual energy. Maybe some of you, I'm going to start to do tarot readings or something, also could be significant. Okay, so Spirit, what more do you want us to know for pile 3? Okay, 2 cards that are stick together. This is the Ace of Cups. This is being in your full intuition. This is that you're starting. This is again a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. This is kind of, I'm getting the energy kind of, because you are so powerful, you're the magician. Kind of you can do snow to melt and become sun, you know. A very transformational energy. So this is a new beginning for yourself. That you're going to be very happy. You're going to get a lot of happiness. Maybe you're finding love and with this new spiritual ability, soul mission. Or also I'm getting some type of partnership that doesn't have to do with love. This could be like when it comes to your abilities. But I'm getting a lot of kind of people looking at you. So I'm getting you're starting a new community, which is really, really interesting. That's going to give you a lot of happiness for you. We have the Page of Cups. So for some of you, I mentioned that there is new love coming in for you, if you're open for that. For others of you, this is a partnership, but that's going to make you really, really happy. What is interesting with this card is that there is a cat, and actually there are 3 owls. Then maybe the moon cycles are also significant, and actually there is something. We had the moon that we saw, and this is also something that maybe you're working with the moon, maybe you are doing rituals with the moon. Moon cycles are significant for you, but it is something that you're going a deeper level, because the owls are very wise, and you know they operate often by night where other people or other animals sleep. So again we have the energy, all these downloads that you are getting, and it could be that you are starting something new that has been created, and also you're going to, I'm getting to help a lot of people. This could be everything from coaching, tarot reading, yoga, mindfulness. Because I'm being shown the globe here, so the circle, you're connecting with people around the world, or you're working with people around the world also. So we have here the 5 of Swords, and what is interesting is this card. It's a little bit different than the other ones. Here there are 2 people, and we can see the Fairies a little bit, maybe angry a little bit, or try to correct something, pointing fingers a little bit. But as we can see here, there are 5 feathers, and there's also different tools. There is something that you're going to see, kind of a big vision is what I'm getting. And again we have the pumpkin. This is about abundance, but it's also about the autumn, and we mentioned already Virgo and Libra season. So I'm getting the something that you are telling people, like I mentioned, could be also a book or a podcast, that maybe people haven't been understood, or maybe they're doing things in opposite way when they are trying to heal themselves or accomplish other things and so on. Kind of they're not seeing clearly, but you're showing in them. And people are very surprised that maybe you have these abilities that you always had. But it's not a negative energy in this case. I'm just getting that you're telling people or showing people, and people are trying to listen to you to learn this. And we have the nasty acorns. This has also to do actually with the hermit, because when animals go to hermits, there's a lot of them, and into hibernation, they have the nut that has to do with abundance. Okay, so let's see. 2 more cards. Wow, the King of Cups. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Yes, this means, like I mentioned already with the Ace of Cups, there's just a lot of this water energy, you know, Scorpio, Cancer, Zodiac sign, and Pisces. So I mentioned with this also Pisces energy, the moon, we had the moon, you know, Pisces, Cancer energy, there is something, maybe you are the signs, you have the psychic abilities, psychic dreams and so on, and this is something that you have also transformation, maybe you have also healing hands, because I mentioned that you can put snow to almost melting to the sun. Like showing things that maybe people have kind of stand still, like frozen. You're showing them happiness, life again, and so on. But you're also showing them how to open to love and how to love. We didn't got the Three of Swords here, but I mentioned that this is also love coming in for you, like love or partnership. And you have both the King and the Queen of Cups. So this is a partnership for those of you that want that through your career, that you're going to meet your person, your divine person that you're supposed to be with, move together or married if you want that. For others of you, there is a long life partnership when it comes to the spiritual abilities. Both of these signs, both the King and the Queen of Cups, are very spiritual. They're also very good with these emotions, and I mentioned a lot of love already with the first card, like live, love, learn. So this is also about and learn. We have the wisdom with the oaths that you're also teaching other people. But love or partnership is coming to you. This is really, really, really nice. And there's something that is very unique. You're very unique because, you know, the snowflakes, not only one are the same. They are unique, all of them. On the back of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. So this is your life purpose, but this is your life work. We can see it's the fairy kind of, maybe I mentioned again, you had the vision. It's another circle again, things coming in full circle for you. Maybe you had a vision that maybe you wanted to do this, do that, or you had the premonition, you had a vision. This is happening now. And this is a card about a wish fulfillment. Something that you started with yourself, and could be also that maybe you have been wanting to partnering up also with other person, and also when it comes to love for yourself. But also one of the soul missions, what I'm getting is that you are also teaching other people about love, how to open to love, how to heal from heartbreak, how there is possible to love in different ages, and then love comes in different ways. It's also one part of you. So the first oracle card for you, pile 3, see? This is finding your center, and it says, stay true to you, call it to you. Again, we have a circle, as we can see here, and there's another orb here. Like the same, one here is with the third eye chakra, so this is a completely confirmation. And this is different. You have both the heart chakra, like I mentioned, you're teaching people how to heal their heart, how to be open to love and yourself, and this is also the root chakra. So stay true to you, call it to you. This is your new beginning. And let's see. So I'm getting a lot of this manifestation, and also about manifesting from your third eye chakra, actually. And back of the deck is releasing the past, emerging, transforming, energies transmuted. Yes, and of course this has also to do that you're following this, your call, psychic abilities. Again, you're answering the call, like with the Judgment card. I'm going to take another oracle card to finish your reading. See what is the message. So let's see, one more card for pile 3. Yes, just one more message I'm getting here, that this is about also you being true to yourself. Maybe you wanted to do be more involved in this, you know, spirituality, and maybe something stopped you, or you were frightened, or something, you know, happened. But you're no longer frightened. You're going for this. You're also being like true to yourself. And that's when these things happen, there's a lot of other things that's going to come to accomplishment. We had also like the Nine of Pentacles, like I mentioned, this wish fulfillment, but this has also to do with abundance and wealth and luxury. Kind of you have the ability to impact and work and contact with other people of the world. That's going to give you, you know, also a lot you can earn, you can live with that. I'm getting also that Scotland may be significant, because this is actually another fairy. This is a fairy glen, and this is in Scotland. This is also about whispering, you know, you're answering the whisper that has to do with wisdom, and we spoke about wisdom both when it comes to this card, and also that you're very knowledgeable, intelligent, and has a lot of wisdom, and also with the owls. Okay, so let's see what is the last card for pile 3. You're going to get to is what I'm getting. There we go. $52.7. Scrub beetle spirit magic works through you. Exactly. And what do you have here? The magician. So you have the magician twice. And number 7 is very spiritual number. So actually, you are magical, like I mentioned. You're powerful. Magic works through you. And this is why, you know, other people going, wow, do you know that's wow? Because you have both the wisdom, you have the magical, you have like the both the spiritual and the earth world in one together, which is very, very nice. You have also the balance. So this is what you're also going to show other people. You're the magician for yourself. You're transforming your life and getting what you want. A lot of these manifestations, you have 3 major arcana, but again, and these Ace of Cups, which is very important, because you're also giving your heart what it wants, you know, when it comes to love, but also when it comes to emotions, when it comes to things you are experiencing, is what I'm getting. What was the next card? 45, that's 9. 9, part of spirit, watch your words. So again, I mentioned that you have the way you speak, you know, the way you also you manifest is very strong. So I'm not getting that watch the words for you, but I'm being shown this card again. Kind of you're showing people again how to speak, how to believe in themselves, how magic works, again, how to heal the heart, how to believe in love. And that's also a lot about yoga, mindfulness, spirituality, because these 2 cards are quite a lot of this energy that is very significant. So this is what I had. I hope it resonated. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace and love.